let me decide what more peace look like for me, because I feel like I have peace. But what more peace of mind, peace of heart, peace at home, peace with bills, peace with health. No distractions, no disturbance, no unwanted energies, vibes, or people. All right, y'all. I have finished writing for tonight. How was y'all day? I finished one full sheet of what it looks like for me. When God gave me these two words, stability and peace. Stability and peace. What does stability and peace look like? Hey, y'all on YouTube. I was looking down. What does these two words look like for you, or even mean? Stability and peace. What is it that you want God to do for you to become more stable and to gain peace if you don't have it already? How has y'all month been as we welcome March in? How things been going for y'all so far? It's a new month. It's a new season. That's good. That's good. How y'all doing over here? TikTok. How y'all doing over here? Instagram and YouTube. Thank you for the rose. I'm standing strong and bold. I used to pull back. I used to go live all the time, but it just, I don't know. It just hit different when I'm walking with God now, not just doing things within my own will. I'm walking fully in my calling. It hit different when I'm just recording and just call it a day, but I'm going live with y'all tonight. I'm up. I'm up. I pray y'all up. And it's up from here, baby. It's up from here. My baby gave me 2 butterflies today. Knowing I love me some butterflies. I love me some butterflies. Put this on my 2 words for tonight. Stability and peace. Stability and peace. Because God is going to do that plus more, that He's about to allow situations in your life to be turned for the better, to give you more peace, understanding, wisdom, knowledge, courage, boldness, to be stable, not worrying about how things gonna happen, how you gonna make it, how this gonna be, how this gonna be. And God is doing a new thing. This is the month, the 3rd month of this year. God is doing something different. I started reading chapter 2 in 2nd Samuel, but I didn't want to come on trying to be strong and with reading, because the way I read the Bible, y'all, I break it down differently. Like if a word stick out to me, if something just hit different, like I'm digesting it, I'm dissecting it, and that's how I read it to understand it different, like the smallest details. So I stopped on chapter 2 to say, before I get too deep in chapter 2, let me be bold enough to just hit this live button. I rebuke any worry, any fear, any doubt, any weapons that's formed against me, they will not prosper. I used to have monitoring spirits, but I'm not about to walk in fear. Who watching? Who trying to say this? Who trying to do? Baby. Mm-mm. And it be people that know me, that's been connected to me. That's crazy. That's crazy. But I have crazy faith that God is going to do something different this season. He is. I'm going to read to y'all where I stopped on with chapter 2 in 2nd Samuel. I wrote down, David asked for direction from the Lord, and the Lord answered. So as we go back and remember, like Saul was once answered, but then he was doing things he had no business doing, so God stopped answering him. But for David, anytime David needed confirmation, God answered him. So make sure y'all go back to God about anything that y'all hear, say, want to do. Go back to God before you just make that move. Don't make any type of move. David heard that the men gave Saul a proper burial. And for that, David sent the message to the men saying, I wrote this big, y'all, real big, real big, this part right here. He said, may the Lord bless you for being so loyal to your master Saul and giving him a decent burial. May the Lord be loyal to you in return and reward you for his unfailing love. And I too will reward you for what you have done. It also says Saul still had another living son. Because I was like, wait, his son just passed with him, but he did have another living son. And although he was the king over some, many of the people they still respected David and was loyal to him. It took Saul's son to be king finally after 40 years, right? And he ruled for 2 years over Israel. David became king at 30, and he ruled for 40 years total. 7.5 years in Judah and 33 years over all Israel. So the pattern is Saul dies. Jonathan, David's covenant friend, also got. But Saul's bloodline still tries to hold on to the throne. That's why there is a transition war. Sometimes the old season dies, but its influence doesn't die immediately. It tries to linger. That's what I wrote. It tries to linger. So sometimes the way I looked at what I just said, sometimes your old life will try to come back and creep in. When you are letting go of old things, you're letting go of old people, the unwanted things, like God gave you sign of confirmation to just let go. You surrender. You like, okay, God, I trust you with my life. I'm letting you take the wheel of my life. I'm no longer controlling the things that I do pertaining my life. It's yours. You just tell me where to go, and I'm gonna follow you. You lead me throughout the way, and I'm gonna trust you. I'm gonna trust the process, even if I have to wait. So when that new life hit, that old life would try to linger. The transition there was a war, like, so David immediately thought, like, okay, I don't have to worry about Saul no more. But little did he know, Saul still had a son. Their legacy still tried to remain. But at the end of the day, like, the respect that the people still had for David, because not just who he was, he had a good heart, he was obedient, and he also listened to God. So the way I look at that is, no matter what tries to come in to kill, steal, destroy, or make you feel like you gotta go backwards, keep moving forward. Keep letting God do what He's gonna do. It might be a working process, but trust the journey that God has you on. Trust the journey. It might not be easy, but it's going to be worth it. It's going to pay off. And even when sometimes you hit a corner and old people and old things come up to remind you of your past and things you just like, don't go back. Shut that door. Keep going and trust God. Your old seasons might still fall in line with your new season. But as long as you're in alignment with God, as long as you're in alignment with God, everything is going to be all right. I'm having to keep up here on TikTok. What am I not saying right, TikTok? Why is there restriction? It's weird. But anywho, I hope and pray that y'all was able to pick up a little notes that I put down. That God blesses you and you get some peace on tonight, that God is going to change things for the better for you and turn things around. Even if you feel like you're unstable, you're not mentally prepared for a thing or two. I might have felt the same way, if you want me to be honest. Like, God, I might feel like I just got to keep moving. And by the time I sit down and want to go live and record or do these messages, I don't feel like I'm mentally there. God, you called me for this? Like, He did. And as long as He see you trying and you trust and you have faith, that's all that matters. He gonna make a way out of no way. God is gonna make a way out of no way. Trust and believe that God is gonna make a way for you. That's it for tonight, y'all. I wanted to journal with y'all more, but I do have a notebook full of questions. But I don't know who like the journal, who would be really wanting to do such thing. But I got a lot of questions, journal prompts, and things for y'all to be able to write down, discussions we could talk about. I don't know. If y'all ready for that, just let me know. I'm praying that y'all are covered on tonight and y'all get y'all some sleep. And I'll be back. I'll be back with more. Stay tuned. I love y'all and good night.